Hi, I'm Debbie Emerson of YourEnergyRx.com.
And I'm Nancy Allen of YourEnergyRx.com. And we're not in the same room.
We just wanted to hop on and chat a little bit about our bodies. You know, how many of us go through life and just sort of ignore our bodies? We push our bodies, we don't eat right, we work too hard, and our poor little bodies, are just, you know, screaming at us, and we oftentimes don't hear them screaming at us until we have decided, or they've decided to make us sick, or, you know, have us get injured or something. So what do you have to say about that, Nancy?
Well, I just want to know why it is that we are so unconscious to listening to our bodies. Are we deprogrammed? Are we just unconscious? Are we just so busy we're focused on other things? Are we anywhere even near our bodies? Because as I understand it, we're a spirit or a soul that lives in this little container here. And I just want to know why we're so disconnected from our bodies until they start hurting so badly that we are dragging ourselves to the doctor or to a hospital.
Well, don't you think it's kind of all of those things you mentioned?
Yeah, probably.
Probably more for some than for others.
Yeah.
There's a lot of programming out there just to be tough and just to push through and not be a whiner and all that, and the whole no pain, no gain type of attitude. So the first place I really started becoming more aware of how important it was to communicate to my body was when I was going to massage school. And they actually had us speak to our bodies. They had us tune into our bodies and, you know, check into where there was a place that was tension, there was some tension or there was some pain. And they actually had us have a conversation with that body part. And it's really, really quite fascinating what happens when you decide you're going to talk to your body. Of course, at first I was like, yeah, my body's going to talk to me. But it's pretty amazing what your body has to say to you when you decide to pay some attention to it.
Interesting. I remember when I first started doing this energy work stuff, I didn't know a thing. I didn't know anything. I was totally clueless. I'm going, okay, right, whatever. And they started having us do exercises where they go, okay, put your attention on your feet, wiggle your toes, put your attention on your butt, wiggle your butt, put your attention on your shoulders, move them around. And I'm thinking, am I a dance class or something? I mean, this is what you do in your exercise classes and, you know, if you go to a yoga class or whatever. But I'll tell you, as soon as I started following the instructions and doing that thing, I noticed so much pain in so many places. My lower back was killing me. I could barely sit in the chair. And I came to find out through the course of the training that that's because now I was in touch with my body. And I had no idea how much I was hurting until I actually came back in and said, hello, body, I'm actually here. Do you have anything you want to tell me?
Yeah, really good point. An analogy that I use a lot of times is going away on vacation and leaving your doors and windows open, and somebody comes in and they have this big old party. And they leave this great big mess, and you come home and you see this big old mess. And it's just such a big mess that you don't want to go inside. So you stand outside the door with your broom or your vacuum or whatever, trying to clean up the mess. There's no way that you can clean up that mess until you actually go in the house and start to take a look at it and start to sweep and vacuum and dust and do dishes and whatever else. And it's really the same thing with our bodies. Until we start to get back into our bodies more, we are not even aware of those things that are there, as you were saying, with the pain and so forth. So the first part of getting better, the first part of helping our bodies is to start to be more in the body, closer to the body, more aware of the body, and really feel those physical sensations in the body, the good, the bad, the ugly. And once you're aware of those things, then you can choose what to do with them.
Exactly, just like a hoarder. I mean, people are hoarders. You know, they can't even get in their houses anymore because they've got so much stuff in there and they don't even know what 99% of it is. It's just piles of stuff. And energetically, we collect stuff every time we think about something, every time we go someplace, every time we buy something, we're collecting more stuff.
Yeah. And there's a lot of people out there
that are energy hoarders.
Right, exactly. So, anything else you want to share today before we wind up this little video?
I think that's good for the day. Get everybody thinking about, am I in my body? Do I have pain I don't know about? Do I have ailments I don't know about? Am I an energy hoarder? Am I an energy hoarder?
That's a great question for everybody to think about. Okay, well, great talking to you.
You too, Deb. Okay, see you, bye. Bye, guys.